What's up, y'all? So I just want to get in here real quick. Hopefully I can hopefully I can do this the right way. Hold up, y'all, cause this gonna fall down. Let me get this straightened up. Let's get this straightened out real quick, cause it's gonna fall down. I ain't trying to have this looking crazy. Alright, man. I want to react to this video real quick. This ain't my video. This is like, this ain't my video. His name is what's his name? Chesled Odious. Odious. Y'all go follow him. I'm just reacting to this Travis Hunter video, man. I just want to say one thing, man. My heart go out to this guy. He's young, and I know a lot of people been dinging up on him. A lot of people been on him. I'm not here to judge him. I'm not here to do anything like that. Like I said, I'm just here to react to this video. This ain't my video, but like I said before, I don't know Travis Hunter, man. I just want to say one thing. The Bible tells us to not be unequally yoked. That's all I want to say. But hey, I hope he's doing well. I hope he's mentally well. And like I said, I don't want to dug too deep into bro. I just want him to think, because before this video end, when this video end, I got my own story I want to tell about me and my woman, and how I know his situation. Like I know his situation because I've been in that situation before, so I can speak a little bit of it. If it's it might not be the same, but it's like, but I know what he's going through a little bit. But like I said, let's just jump to the video and see what they talking about.
I watched her on Instagram and she dubbed me.
I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. He was friend zone because I didn't like.
You see right there, that's a prime right there. She said that bro wasn't her type. Like, when you say, because to people like me, when you say he's not my type, all I think about is the look. I think about the form of things. Like when you say he's not my type, I'm thinking about the looks. But if you watch her old video, she said what she doesn't worry about looks. That doesn't make any sense, because you nobody want to date nobody that's ugly. Just common sense. Nobody's gonna date anybody that's ugly to them. And just keeping it real. Nobody's gonna date anybody that's ugly to them. So, but you say he's not. But you say he's not your type. But what do you mean he's not your type?
He was like, "Am I friend zone?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him.
Wow, that's crazy.
She told on herself, bro. You wasn't her type. You still ain't her type. That bag in a few years is what she gonna receive because he's special. That bag made her your type. Ask yourself, if I got hurt at the end of my career, would she stay or leave?
She not here for no money, bro. I was broke when I first met her. That's what y'all gotta understand.
When I said he wasn't my type, he was in high school. I was in college. That's why he wasn't my type. He was young.
Wow, that's crazy.
The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single.
Wow, that's crazy.
So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend.
What, ma'am?
What? How? So you just throw the man under the bus and he cheated on his girlfriend, huh? Okay. And that's who the person you want to marry, Mr. Travis Hunter? Just throwing you under the bus like that, huh? Okay.
Ma'am, excuse me.
I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type.
So here's the problem. If your type is not cheaters, why did you then take him? Why did you then go out with him if your type is not a cheater? Because in your mind, so what you're saying is he's a cheater because like, to me, he left his girlfriend to go be with you. Because the story is not really adding up. But let's just say he left his girlfriend to go be with you, right? Like, it just stuff not adding up, at least to my opinion.
First off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance.
Supposed to stop, y'all keep talking. Huh? You keep talking, man. and you shut the fuck up.
All right, so boom. Let me first preface this again. I've said this
Oh,
over the
it's
course of the
stupid.
past 8.5 years. I've been incredibly consistent. I don't give a damn about what people do in their personal life. However, when you go out of your way to now bring it to the global platform, which is not only social media, but the internet in it of itself, and it comes across my desk, it now becomes my business. A couple of weeks ago, when Travis Hunter played his final game at Colorado, and then the cameras had cut to him and his fiance after the game, in which she seemed a bit bothered. People were talking about cheerleaders, whatever the case may be. I said,
I already made a video about that part. She explained it. She said that it was because something about the cheerleaders and security guard. Y'all can go watch it in my live. I already did a video about that one already, and she was explaining what was happening.
that's a bit harsh. He's under a microscope because he's going to eventually go on and win the Heisman, which he did this past weekend. Perhaps people are reading too into things. And then all of a sudden, now videos continually being dug up of not only her saying, hey, Travis wasn't initially my type. You now got people doing deep dives on her background. You got to understand, if you're going to be a wag and the goddamn spotlight is going to be on you, you have to move accordingly. Furthermore, you got to recognize who it is that you're dealing with, and furthermore, the potential and trajectory of their career. Not saying it's a guarantee that he was going to mess around and be in the league, but he was one of the most polarizing athletes in college football. So everything that you do will be under the damn microscope of the populace. And for whatever reason, over the course of the past 2 weeks, Travis Hunter's fiance has operated as the worst wag in sports. Now, it's on the record, the two of them were together when Travis was at Jackson State. Fast forward, he goes to Colorado. They get engaged earlier this year in February. Furthermore, Travis Hunter even went into the media and said he doesn't take photos with female fans unless she's present.
It's a routine, and I make sure I only take pictures with females when she's around.
So it's safe to say this is a serious relationship. And anybody who's ever been in a relationship, whether serious or not, understands number one rule: do not embarrass your partner in public. Well, what has this man's fiance done the last 2 weeks? Nothing but embarrass him in public. Did you win your final home game in college, Travis? Go and embrace your fiance? Oh no, you can't get a kiss because she want to make it about her. But I got an idea. Why not make couples content? Everybody loves that. And to make matters even better, how about have her admit that you were left on red in her DMs for 2 months because you weren't her type?
I shot myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type.
Oh, by the way, let's just keep doubling down in multiple different videos.
And then I actually left him in my DMs for a long time. So yeah, I really just let him sit in my DMs for a long time until I was kind of, okay, maybe I'll like give it a shot. And I texted back finally, like after a month or two. And from there.
Hey, listen, folks. When a woman say, I'm gonna leave you in my DM and give you a text later, it's rather she was with a dude already, or she was already banging a dude. She was already being a whore out there, and she got tired of being a whore. So she was like, you know what, let me give him a try. Or maybe you was. Well, I can't say you was the only option because, you know, maybe there was other, because everybody got a type for everybody. But that's one way I could think of it. If a woman say, I'm gonna leave you on red for right now, it's rather she wasn't ready for a relationship. Oh, she was out there doing her own thing, meaning she was out there, you know, whoring around, doing her own thing, and and when she got tired of being a whore, she just came and pulled you up. Not saying that she was whoring around, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's a whole story, a whole thing is very iffy, very iffy.
We texted for maybe 2 or 3 months. Not really, maybe like a month or 2. And he was very like persistent. I think that's why I ended up being intrigued by him, because he would text me every single day, like morning and night, good morning, good night, even if I didn't respond, because half the time I didn't respond to him. So yeah, I would like kind of just text him when I was bored or when I felt like it.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that one. What did you say?
I didn't even go. I told you, bro. She even said, I would text her when I'm bored and when I just don't want to when I got nobody to talk to. That's what I said, and that's what I just said. I told you when a woman leave you on red, whether she got other thing going on herself, or she got other, or you just she's out there being a whore. Oh, like she just said, she was bored, and she's alone at this point now. She wants somebody else to talk to. Like that's really what goes down sometimes. Sometimes when somebody leave you on red, it could be a man or a woman. When they leave you on red, it's rather one, they're already in a relationship. Two, like she just said, she's bored and she's want to try you out. And three, she just she tired getting pounded on, and after she got done getting pounded, she just wanted to be in a relationship. It's usually those types. It go for man and woman at the same time. It really don't matter. For men, it's usually if they put you on red, it's really not their type, or they're already in a relationship, or they just want to try you out, just see if they can get inside you and then leave you after that. So yeah, I told you, I kind of knew it.
Text him when you were what?
Text him when I was bored or when I felt like it.
Well, that's a little rough. Just openly admitting, unprovoked, that you only responded to his messages when you were bored or felt like it. That's a little brutal, but hey, it's not like you tried to initiate a breakup.
Are you sure about that?
I actually gave Travis the option when he went to college. I was like, hey, let's take a break from this relationship and you go to college, you go see what you want in life, and then if me and you are supposed to be, then we'll work out.
Look at Jeff! Oh!
And furthermore, why not let her reveal that you were in the friend zone?
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. He was friend zone because I didn't like. He was like, "In my friend zone?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him.
See,
But hey, Travis, good news.
See, you know what I'm saying? You see this? I was not into him, but if you watch the other video of her explaining, she said, "Yo, when I say he wasn't my type, it's because he had a woman and he was younger than I am." But you just said you wasn't into him, so he's not good looking to you. That's what you mean. At the end of the day, it's common sense, bro. People make it make sense. When a woman say you're not my type, you're not good looking to them. You're ugly. If I tell a woman you're not my type, she's ugly to me. She's ugly. Her body's ugly. Her physical is everything about her ugly. Physical, emotionally, everything's about her is just ugly to me. Face, from everything is just ugly. So when a woman say, eventually a woman goes into woman's more into like looks. If I could say. Most women are into looks. Yeah, but that's anybody. Nobody's gonna date nobody that's ugly to them. Well, shouldn't. Well, yeah. People would date somebody that they don't. Yeah, if they have no choice, they'll probably. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. But most people won't date somebody they feel like is ugly to them. Most people. Some people will because they feel like I got into this. They probably did something with that person and now they gotta just deal with it. I guess I don't know, but. Common sense is most people are not going to date somebody that's not good looking to them. She just said, first of all, see, now I'm catching her in a lie because she's saying that he wasn't my type, but when she explained what wasn't her type is, she said, chat, you guys heard it. She said, hey, he was young and he was he was a cheater. But now she's saying, well, he wasn't my type and I wasn't into him. What she said? What she said? She said
you made it out though.
Left him in my DMs for like 2 months. He was friend zone because I didn't like. He was like, "In my friend zone?" I was like, "Yes." Oh.
She slipped out. She said because I didn't like. I didn't like. She was gonna say because I didn't like. You see what she was gonna say, right? She said because I didn't like. Then then I should. Then it's just a friend zone. I let him into the friend zone. So like I'm telling you, the only reason why she's dating this guy, the only reason why she only dated this guy was because she got tired of getting herself pounded on. Some dude broke up with her. Oh, she just felt like I'm gonna get this guy a try. She was bored and wanted to give Buddy a try. Just be honest with you.
I was not into him.
But hey, Travis, good news.
But look, she said I was not into him. So he wasn't your type, but you wasn't into him. Okay.
out those DMs. You're now out of the friend zone. No way she embarrasses you further, setting you up to appear as if you're some form of cuck, right?
And I used to party and stuff, and he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home.
Why did you feel the need to want to share this? Now, granted, people can ask you a question. That does not mean that you have to give them an answer. Because remember, you're the same one who said the best way to operate a relationship online is not overshare.
And Travis used to be very toxic. I mean, when he was toxic on his part, I was very toxic. So we used to fight a lot, and now we don't fight ever. And I think it has to do with us not letting people in our relationship, us not comparing our relationship to others or putting too much out there where people have an input in what we do.
It's one thing to say something, it's another thing to actually execute on it. But granted, I can extend some grace. You're young. This is probably the end of the problems, right? Well, not necessarily, because Travis Hunter was indeed named the Heisman Trophy winner. And Deion and Shador Sanders jumped up immediately. Travis Hunter's mom got up. Now, granted, I can extend some grace towards Travis Hunter's fiance because she recognized the camera's gonna be on Deion and his mother.
When his name was called, I instantly was gonna, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up, maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there, and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was gonna do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were gonna film that moment, and because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm gonna sit down.
Believe it or not, for all intents and purposes, all social media expose and embarrassment aside, I think she actually handled the Heisman ceremony the right way. Now, granted, she could have stood up sooner, but that's just apples and oranges. Her having the wherewithal to recognize the camera's gonna be on Deion and Travis's mom, but primarily on Deion and that embrace with Travis, for her to have the wherewithal to say, hey, I'm not gonna sit over here and make it about myself. I'm just gonna fade into the background because they're gonna wanna get that shot of Deion embracing Travis after he had called out that Travis would be the Heisman last year before he even took a snap for Colorado. It's about them at that moment. So I can extend grace there. Can't say the same for the photo op a mere days later.
All right.
I just sit here then when everybody
Now this right here is what
she already explained. Like I said, that video, she already explained what happened. Some people say she looked like she was like a spoiled brat. She looked like she was annoyed. But she was playing. She said, "Joe, what do you want me? Do you want me to sit here? Or do you want me to walk around?" I mean, I don't, like I said, I ain't really got too much to say about that part.
Ultimately created all of the backlash she's been receiving on social media, because you knew mere days prior, when everybody was talking about the way you reacted at the Heisman, you now go to a location that you know there's going to be cameras. And even if there aren't professional cameras that's there, people got their phones out and you'll probably mess around and get recorded. There's a reason why Patrick Mahomes had told Brittany Mahomes when they were sidelined at a goddamn basketball game, Patrick told me no resting bitch face. Mind you, this was at the height of when the populace was absolutely detested by everything that Brittany Mahomes had did. And that's not to say she's a terrible person. Oh no, she was absolutely insufferable on social media. Then you take into account that her man is winning Super Bowls, MVPs, and being the best quarterback in football. All of that is going to lead towards people hopping onto the hate train. In the case of Travis Hunter, you're an incredibly polarizing individual. People already have hate towards Deion, and because you're an extension of him, they're gonna hate you too. Aston Genty had a great season, and people are gonna naturally say, hey, it shouldn't go to you. And then now, here you are, his fiance, having the inability to showcase positive emotions at the conclusion of a game when the camera's on you. Bam, they just found an in. Fast forward a few weeks later, Heisman Trophy ceremony. You don't get up immediately. There's another in. Then a couple days after that, here's Travis, now named the Heisman, taking photos with a multitude of individuals. No matter what the circumstance may be, they got you on camera. This audio, it's not AI of you saying, well, I gotta sit here the entire party. What am I supposed to do? What you mean? He's the ticket. Everybody here to...
Here's my problem with this though. Why did she come? What was her reason coming? Because if you listen to the video, because there's a video of her explaining this, she said that his family went out to I think they was at Adidas, like a Adidas sign page. They was like taking autograph somewhere in like Adidas headquarters. I'm guessing let's call it Adidas headquarters. And she was over there, and his family, Travis' family, was shopping around. They were shopping in like an Adidas store. So my whole thing is, why didn't you just go with them? Why didn't you just go with Travis' family? Why did you have to come to Travis? Like, see, the thing is, this guy Travis to me is looking like, to me, look like he need her everywhere they go. Like, Mr. Travis, you don't need her everywhere you go, bro. Like, you don't need her everywhere you go, bro. Like, she doesn't need to be every place that you go. She doesn't need to be at practice. She doesn't need to be at the autograph. She doesn't need to be at the photograph. She doesn't need to be everywhere, bro. Like, keep her at home. Keep her with your family. She don't need to be around everywhere. You know. And I understand Travis is a grown man. God bless him, and I hope he goes well successful. But my whole thing is, I'm trying to figure out, why did you come? Why didn't you just go with his family and go shop with his mom and dad, to go spend time with his family? You know, like, I don't understand. And like I said, for Travis Hunter, man, yo, you need to kind of stop being like, yo, let the girl be, man. Like, you don't, like, it look like Travis Hunter need her around for everything. Like, she need to be around everywhere I go. And, bro, I don't know Travis Hunter. I really don't. And I got nothing but, you know, and I don't know, bro. I hope he's doing good for himself. But, bro, you don't need the woman to be around everywhere you go, my boy. Just do you. Like, do you. Let her do her thing. That's me, bro.
Him, not you. You shouldn't have to announce something like this. Oh, well, I gotta sit here all day. Yes, you do, because that's what comes with the position that you in.
You lack discipline.
Now, in a situation like this, the best response is no response. But then Travis jumps on social media to try to go and defend his fiance, rightfully so, but attempts to do damage control.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talking about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that. I ain't playing. Y'all better stop. All the clickbaiting pages. Yeah, when we was sitting down and I was at my puppet shop, we was talking about my family. What was they gonna do while I was in there signing stuff? I had all my family there. And that's why she did. That's why she said she's gonna stay there so they can get stuff. That's why she said she's gonna sit there so they can get stuff, have fun there. She wanted to go back. They wanted to go back. Some of them want to go back to the hotel. Some of them didn't. Y'all trying to make everything. Y'all want everything for clicks.
Now, it's noble of Travis to want to go and defend his woman, because what man wouldn't, right? And granted, in the video, he is conversing with his girl. And if you go back and you watch it, there's a portion towards the end of that recording where he does mention family. However, you again have to take into account they're under a microscope. So the mere fact that she would say, do I have to sit here all day or the entire party? Or where am I supposed to go? Of course it's going to be viewed in a negative light. So the best case scenario is no response. But he slipped up in the midst of his, response to the backlash. Why is that? Because he said he'd been with his girl for 5 years. And because the internet naturally has individuals who are going to go and do deep dives, well, they did a little look into your fiance, and evidently, 4 years ago, she made an OnlyFans account.
Ah, crap.
And do deep dives. Well, they did a little look into your fiance, and evidently, 4 years ago, she made an OnlyFans.
What the freak? Oh, boy, did some. I don't know what that word said on Travis Hunter's girlfriend, Lelina. What the freak was she doing as a... That's what I'm talking about, y'all. For any young niggas out here, man, all the young boys, all the young mans. I'm just gonna keep it with the young mans. This man called this girl his fiance. What the freak is your fiance doing with OnlyFans, nigga? What the freak is your fiance? This should be your fiance. What is she doing in OnlyFans? Why does she got a page of OnlyFans? Cause last time I checked, OnlyFans, I'm not gonna go to her page, but I'm pretty sure she's butt booty naked. I'm pretty sure she's shaking her booty. I'm pretty sure she got low shorts on. My nigga, you don't take a fiance, marry a OnlyFans, a female, bro. That to me, okay, did this woman ever had a job ever in her life? So she had to go to OnlyFans to make some money while you were at some point in time while Travis wasn't making no money? Like, let's make this, cause now this gets serious. Because how can you be with a woman who's prostituting herself for money, bro? She was with you, right? If she was with you, she couldn't decently say, let me go get a job. So she had to go ahead and get an OnlyFans because she delete the post. Everything, she's deleting everything now. Everything's getting deleted. Cause that already let you know what's up. She's deleting everything now. So this whole time she was with Travis, nigga, she's posting naked pictures. I'm pretty sure there's naked pictures of her. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of stuff of that. I'm not gonna look it up, but I'm pretty sure there's naked pictures of her. I'm pretty sure, bro. But my only problem is that my boy, she's doing that while she's with you. Unless you're okay with your woman showing herself to everybody in the world, my nigga, that's a problem. See, this is what I'm saying. You don't call a woman like this your fiance, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. You don't call a female like this your fiance. She is sleeping around with everybody. Not sleeping. I'm so sorry. Ooh, let me take that back. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. No. That's not what I meant. She's showing everybody her body. She's showing everybody her body. Nah, I'm going to say this one thing. It won't be surprising me if a video of her come out sleeping with someone. I'm not saying that she did that, but it won't surprise me. What I'm saying is that you can't call this your fiance, bro. You can't marry this woman. Well, you can. You're a grown man. But at least to my opinion, I don't believe a man like that should marry a woman like this. Because you know why? You two are unequally yoked. When you two are unequally yoked, things go down the hill after that. Things go down the hill. Things will go down the hill. Because she said Travis is not like a dude who's all up in her butt like that. Like Travis don't control her. So as soon as Travis start putting down laws, guess what's gonna happen? She's gonna have a problem with that. But because right now Travis letting her do what she wanna do, she ain't got no problem, bro. Man, listen, man, unless Travis wanna be with a woman that's this whole thing look like a Jezebel. Yeah, if y'all read the story of Jezebel and I forgot the king's name that was in the Bible. But Jezebel was a ruthless female. She was ruthless, and she controlled this king. And this is what it's all about. This girl look like she have a lot more control over Travis Hunter than Travis Hunter have a way more control over I could say I won't say over her, but over this relationship. But one thing I do want to say, man, this is definitely wrong. When a woman have an OnlyFans, it make you want to think: do she have any respect? Definitely, she have an OnlyFans while you with her. Do she have any respect for herself? What have she ever have a job? Like, have she ever had a job where she's able to take care of her, where she's able to take care of herself? Because look like to me, she got an OnlyFans. OnlyFans is you're prostituting yourself. Is this the woman you want to be with, Travis? A woman that prostitutes herself to everybody in the world to show her body? I mean, I don't know what the OnlyFans was, but I know she wasn't cooking. I know she wasn't cleaning. I know that. And she was doing this OnlyFans while you were with her. I'm pretty sure she was doing this OnlyFans while you was with her. Because y'all been together 5 years, right? So another thing too, if she's 24, I allegedly she's 24, but I ain't gonna jump on that. All I'm saying is that OnlyFans part is real suspect, and it's real disrespectful. As a man, bro, you should really look at that and look like Travis Hunter, mom. I don't know, but really, you should really sit there as a woman and really see. Should your son be with a woman like this? Like really, you should really talk to this guy. Yes, he's grown. Yes, he have his own life. I get it. Yes, he's gonna fall in. Yes, he's gonna fall. He's gonna do his own thing. I get it. But people should really like if I'm Travis' mom, or if Travis' mom is watching this and seeing these type of news, she should really sit there and have a talk with her son, because there are two things in life you don't want to mess up, people. Two things. Okay, y'all can see. There's two things in life you don't want to mess up. Well, there are two most important things in life that you don't want to miss out. Your relationship with God and the woman you marry. These are the two greatest things you don't want to F up in life. Your relationship with God and the woman who you marry. And the same thing for women. The relationship with God and the man that you marry. And Travis Hunter, bro, you really should think about this, bro. Like, why is she doing it only? Like, you really should sit down with this woman. Stop letting her feed your brain with this bull crap. Because just by her story, she already threw you under the bus. She looked like... Okay, this is coming from me. This is coming from a guy who's let's just say a nobody. Let's just say that. But God forbid. But let's just say that. She looked like, to me, she's a liar. Already look like she's lying. She looked like she's a liar, bro. So I don't know if she's been lying to you, but she's been definitely lying to the internet. Because she said you're not her type, but then she said, then she explained what she meant by not being her type. Then it look like it's all gumbo bundle. Man, forget all that. All I'm saying is that OnlyFans right there is a big suspect. It is a big suspect because when a woman start prostituting herself for money, she'll do anything for money, my nigga. She'll stab you in the back for money. She'll do anything for it. And like, there's no way she should be having an OnlyFans while you with her. Her body should not be shown for nobody but you. No other dude should be grabbing her ass but you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a problem. At least to me, that's a problem, bro. And for her to have an OnlyFans, I'm telling you right now, she ain't cooking her OnlyFans. She's not cleaning in the OnlyFans. Pray she's booty naked, shorts on, low drawers, shaking her booty, twerking, getting money from a bunch of perverted dude. Now, if you okay with that, Travis Hunter, then that's just you. But at least that show what kind of respect you have for yourself, bro. But that's crazy. At least to me, that's crazy, bro.
The count. Nah.
Guess what, y'all? It's showtime!
You fucked up. Should have never showed your hand, kept your mouth shut, said absolutely nothing, because now they're taking a look at the timeline and saying, wait a minute. If they was able to dig up that she created an account, now granted, they could say posts were deleted, maybe Shorty didn't even post any content, but the mere fact that you had an account that you created.
And I apologize for the language for all my subscribers. I apologize for that.
Now individuals is gonna start saying, wait a minute, did you create this? And things are going to get even worse because they got other individuals doing deep dive and saying, hold on, wait a minute. Shorty was a stripper?
Now, some comments that just be BS, you feel me? And you just don't pay no attention to. But this one was just too detailed and like just seemed accurate on why somebody would just randomly say this girl worked at a gentleman's club in Atlanta. You feel me? So I told bro to DM me. Bro DM me. And then he sent me her phone number. Now, I'm on the phone with my cousin. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm doing the story, yada, yada, yada. Oh, Gab might be, you know what I'm saying, one of them things. One of them, yeah, she was getting down in Atlanta in one of them clubs type shit. He was like, bro, if you want to figure out if the number real, put the number in Cash App. Boom, put the number in Cash App. This is her exact number. I almost FaceTime to be like, you feel me? just to get it, like, you feel me? Oh yeah, this just got interesting, man. As I'm writing and editing the video, I went to go check the goddamn Cash App using the number, and a name popped up. Then I said, I just seen this same name on my Instagram looking at my stories. Too much coincidence. I sent you the text message saying, hey, yada, 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 do you want to leave a statement? And I strategically sent an image with my YouTube stamp on there and Instagram, just so you can come find me. Bro sent me a whole catalog of each bitch goddamn Instagram and phone number that worked at Cheetahs, and I'm going on that verifying it, you feel me? Just so I can cross-reference. But another thing, I had to tie her to Atlanta, so shit, I just went on Twitter, went on Facebook, just to, you know what I'm saying? Boom, she posting about, okay, I'm in Atlanta. You feel me? Shit kind of adding up. And another thing, man, so when I'm going through a Twitter, I'm noticing that she scrubbed, you know what I'm saying, and deleted a lot of tweets, you feel me, from that 2020, 21, late 21, you feel, era. But I'm looking through her shit, and I swear to God, bro, like, this woman is is sexually deviant, you feel me? All she talk about is something sexual. And I don't know if she Hispanic or she mixed or something, but she say nigga way more than I say nigga. I swear to God.
Flag on the play. First and foremost, shout out to House of Hypocrites for doing his.
Well, first of all, I don't know if that's. I don't know if everything he's saying. I don't know if everything other buddies saying is true. I mean, we don't know, so I can't really. But I think I've heard that she was a stripper at some point. But you know, there got to at least be some proof, right? Where's the proof at? There got to be proof of that. So I don't know.
Coverage on what transpired. He's still doing live coverage too. Go check out his YouTube channel. But something really caught my attention, especially with the reposting on her Twitter account, because when I went to try to do my investigation on the Twitter account, unfortunately now her tweets are now protected. But something did catch my attention, and I was able to connect both the Twitter post and the repost, obviously it wasn't her tweet, but the repost of that tweet, and a TikTok that she had uploaded regarding money in particular.
I have a money sign on my ring finger. That's a Lil Wayne lyric. My favorite album is Carter 4. And on that, he has a song, and he says, married to the money, F the word, that's adultery. I love that song, so that's just, I got it when I was 18, okay?
Interesting. You got the tattoo when you were 18. You're currently 23. Now, does that mean you have an ulterior motive in mind regarding Travis Hunter, especially given that's your favorite lyric of all time? At least these are your words, right? Granted, 5 years, that's a hell of a lot of time for somebody to grow. 2 years ago, you're retweeting lyrics talking about you love sex, you love drugs, you love money. Now, granted, everybody likes music, right? So that should be nothing of a red flag. However, you take into account the countless different times in which you've showcased red flag behavior. This just puts up the antennas, increases the exclamation points, raises the eyebrows almost through the hairline. It may take longer if you have a Peyton Manning sort of situation going on, but that's neither here nor there. Because of the constant red flags that you have showcased throughout the midst of the past few months, well, we might have to consider maybe you do have an ulterior motive here.
No one will ever know!
And granted, this is all speculation, right? There's no guarantee that she has an ulterior motive. But for those of us who've had the privilege of being in long-term relationships, those of you who've been in engagements, marriages, if you will, you've all identified red flags like this perhaps in the past. And furthermore, you might have seen the type of archetype that Travis Hunter just so happens to fit into. Look at this Instagram comment defending his relationship, saying, "Stop acting like y'all know me or my girl. We ain't never talked to y'all. Move on with your life. The disrespect getting out of hand. Move on. Bring positive energy, not negative energy. I know what I have and what I need. I love my girl. No one gonna stop me from doing that. She have a heart too. Leanna, I love you. Don't let these idiots make you change who you are." Again, very noble of Travis Hunter to come out and defend his girl, because any man should defend their girl. However, here's where the issue lies, because you have to take into account, why is it that everybody's up in arms? Not just because misery loves company and they want to go out there and just break up your relationship. Everybody's coming out and saying, hey bro, you might want to consider going to find another one, because I don't think this one's going to end up working out. All of the red flags are screaming right now. Now, we would assume that he considered all of this prior to getting engaged. Believe it or not, it actually wasn't this past February. It was just this past February that they announced to the world. They got engaged last March and they kept that hidden, which for all intents and purposes, kudos to you, because social media don't need to know what's going on in your relationship. But when you unilaterally come to the internet and then disclose, for one, hey, I wasn't initially attracted to him.
Red flag.
I kept him inside of the DMs for 2 months.
That's a red flag.
I only responded to his DMs when I was bored or I felt like it.
Sort of a red flag.
Then when we finally made things official and it was time for him to go to college, I offered to break things off so he can figure out what it is that he wants to do.
Red flag.
When I go out and I have my... Then when we finally made things official and it was time for him to go to college, I offered to break things off so he can...
When it was time for her, well, it was time for him to go to college, she obviously broke it up to see what he wanted to do. How can that be a red flag? I mean, somebody let me know that. If you're watching this video, let me know. How can that be a red flag? I mean, I'm you know, because how can that be a red flag? I'm trying to think, how can that be a red flag? Because if he's going to college and you say you want to break it off, I mean, everything else I can see why it's red flags, but that one is kind of I don't understand why would that be a red flag? Because she said she said I was gonna break it off when he was gonna go to college, so he could see what he wanted to do. I mean, I don't know how that red flag unless a guy do something with money.
Figure out what it is that he wants to do.
Red flag.
When I go out and I have myself a girls' night or something of that nature, Travis will drop me off at wherever the party setting may be, sit outside and wait for me. Then we will return back.
Kind of a red flag.
Final home game of the season. I'm not going to return the kiss. I'd rather complain about individuals getting onto the field.
That's a red flag for people like me.
Heisman Trophy ceremony. I'm not going to stand up immediately. I'm going to stay seated until Dion got to touch my shoulder.
Maybe a bit of a red flag.
Photograph event. I'm going to sit there with resting bitch face and complain about having to sit on the couch all day.
I'm out of red flag.
And then finally, rather than trying radio silence, why don't we go to TikTok and attempt to address these
Accusations.
and confirm that they're possibly
False accusations.
You'd rather bloviate, fulminate, and pontificate in a manner that actually ends up throwing Travis under the bus even further.
So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend.
Flag on the play. I might have to go get a challenge flag because that just so happens to be red. That's a super red flag right there. You could have easily just stayed consistent with what you said throughout the past months of, well, he initially slid inside of your DMs, you left him in the DMs for a few months, and that was that because you were uninterested at the time. But oh no, you had to go and disclose the fact that he was currently in a relationship during that time. What does that say about Travis's character? Well, you're already in a relationship, so now you paint him as a cheater. And then you furthermore go on to pretty much set up a situation to where, because remember, Travis was a 5-star recruit. So best believe he had a good deal of Instagram followers. And I promise you right now, people who had been following from a very long time will definitely be able to deduce exactly who this individual just so happened to have been who was dating Travis at the time, because you decided to go and disclose.
And her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message and he sat there until he was single.
And why is this important? Well, for one, not only do you now expose the fact that he did send a DM when he was in a relationship, you open up the door for if he happened to have an amicable, cordial sort of breakup, that now gets called into question because what was the real intentions? She's now got to find a way to go find closure. And furthermore, consider the cesspool that's
Like what? Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Like what? I think like I spoke before in my last like a couple minutes ago. I was like, yo, if he broke up with her, how do you know he didn't break up with her just to be with you? You understand? So I don't know. It's crazy.
Social media just so happens to be. High schoolers, young adults, the individuals going through adolescence, the unemployed. What are they going to do? Go snooping to go find this woman, and they're going to fill comment sections and DMs with, you fumbled Travis. He left you for her. How do you feel about? And now, if she was attempting to escape the fact that, hey, her ex is going on to do this and she's no longer in the picture, whatever the case may be, they're now bringing the drama of today to individuals who had experienced homie in yesteryear, all because you felt the need to bring this to the front of the class.
I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are.
Right there, that's my problem. She said, "I don't care what they look like," but you just said he wasn't. You just said that he wasn't your type, and then you said, what was her word? I didn't see him attractive. Or I didn't. Something about she didn't like him. So, I don't know.
Person, how they honor God and how they treat the people around them, and Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't.
Whoa, hold on, time out. Let's go over something real quick. First and foremost, you happen to state that you only date people for 3 reasons. For 1, who they are as a person. 2, how they honor God. And 3, how they treat people around them. Then you go on to, again, bloviate about how you don't date cheaters. But you then confirm that Travis had cheated on his ex-girlfriend.
He had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't.
That bitch lying.
Is that not calling into question who he is as a person?
As a
and
person?
How he treats the people who is...
Hey, what the freak? Doesn't that make, like, thank you? Like, what did that make him, like, so because you say you don't date people like that, but so that means you're dating, so that means you dated a cheater. Because what's the main reason? What's the reason he left his girl? Who the freak is his girlfriend anyway? Before he met you, who was his girlfriend anyway? What's the reason that he left his girlfriend? Because my mind already telling me he probably left his girlfriend to be with you. And you probably knew that. Or unless you told him and say, hey, you got to leave her to come be with me. I don't know. And nobody know. But that already put in people's head, at least in my head, that he left her to go be with you. That's 1. 2, like I said, you said he's a man of God, whatever that stuff is. Only God know and what the relationship is between that. But I'm not gonna knock his character, bro, because I don't know, bro. Because like I said before, to me, you are a liar, Mrs. Liana. You are a liar to me, even though I don't know you. But you look like you can't be consistent of your truth. So to me, you look like you're a liar. So I'm not gonna knock his character because I don't know, bro. Even though I don't know you, but just by your talk, I can see that it's not. There's no honesty in what you're saying. So at least to me, I say at least to me, in my opinion, she's a liar. At least to me, she's a liar to me. You know, I don't know about nobody else, but at least to me, she's a liar to me. I don't know about Travis. I don't know, because Travis probably will. Let's just say, oh, this is not even true. Let's just say Travis really never had a girlfriend for real. Let's just say Travis never really cheated on nobody for real. You know, so we really don't know. You feel me? So I can't really call Travis. I can't really knock Travis' character because I don't know him. But I know I've heard character, but what she have said out her mouth, at least to me, she's a liar.
Around him, and furthermore, why did the populace need to know this? You could have kept it vague, left him in the DMs, and you were uninterested until you became interested. But you now saying out loud, unprovoked, that, hey, Travis had cheated on his girlfriend, now makes him look like what? How does this make you look better in any particular kind of aspect?
These hoes ain't got no manners.
I don't know. Like I said, the things that I see people make up is truly crazy. because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not. And then bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online.
Well, yes, that's gonna happen. It's the internet. You have to know that ahead of time. Hence why you don't provide any form of ammunition for the trolls, the smooth-brained individuals. Everything you're doing now is providing further gasoline to the fire that is since going on around your relationship currently. And granted, the two of them could be perfectly fine. But the populace is continuing to drive a wedge in betwixt you, and the way you guys are operating currently right now is doing more harm than good. Granted, as I had stated prior, she did clear up some things, ranging from what transpired the Heisman ceremony night, where she didn't stand up immediately. Kudos to you. You was able to clear that up, and everything lines up. She talked about the Adidas event, in which she was sitting on the couch saying, do I need to sit here all day, whatever the case may be, and said, well, she was consistent with Travis's, response from, they were talking about the family, whatever the case just so happens to be. But you got to understand, you're under a microscope because of the position that you're in.
Everyone is making this crazy narratives in their head, so I just wanted to clear it up. And that is the truth. That's what happens in all those videos, and I will not be addressing this again. I didn't want to address it, but here we are.
This is shit that kills me when people say, well, I didn't want to address it, but you did. But you did. You didn't need to say nothing. The smart move is to say nothing. Because when you become a public figure, although you don't ask for the vast array of criticism that comes throwing in towards you, whether it happened to be warranted or unwarranted, it's what comes with the territory. And it's unfortunate. Nobody should have to go and endure things like that, but it's unfortunately part of the position. So this goes to show that you weren't properly prepped on what to expect and how to handle situations like this. I saw a tweet that has been going viral, and it's still making its rounds right now. We didn't know what Savannah James sounded like up until LeBron was a multiple-time MVP and had a couple of rings. Maybe after the marriage in 2013-14, you might have to wait until, 2017-18? Ain't nobody know what the hell this lady sounded like. Message. And this is not to say that you can't have your own personality, you can't grow your own platform, you can't do your own thing. Of course you can do that. But you have to...
See, that's the thing I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like a lot of this is in Travis Hunter's fault, too, because look like Travis Hunter gotta be with her. Everywhere she go, look like Travis gotta, like, be with her. Or wherever Travis Hunter go, she gotta go. It's like, yo, you don't need her everywhere, bro. She don't need to be everywhere with you, bro. She don't need to be everywhere with you. And that's the thing that like, and there's another thing he's saying, and I'm in the video right here. And the thing he's saying is, yo, people don't need to know your relationship, bro. Like, if whoever's watching this, you don't have to tell everybody about your relationship. You don't got to tell people where you live, how much money you make, who your girlfriend is when you're having a baby. Not everybody's happy for you, bro. Everybody's not happy for you. Everybody's not proud of you. Everybody's not clapping for you, bro. So there's no need to tell everybody about your success story. Keep it between you and God and who the person you with. That's it. So I gotta say to Travis Hunter, man, and I hope his mom's talking to him, somebody's dad. Hey man, you really should choose, because the person you choose is gonna make your heaven or your hell. It's gonna make a blessing for you or cursing for you. So Travis Hunter really need to think about who's he choosing to be with. And I ain't really gotta say too much to bro, because I don't know, bro. I'm only reacting to this video because, like I said, I've been to that situation before. I've been in a situation where I was finna get married. Everybody was like, oh, don't get married, don't get, even though the woman I was with, the woman that I'm with right now is not she's not a bad woman, but people was telling me don't be with her because they all crazy reasons. And I end up everything ended up being good for me. So, but what I'm saying is, if there was red flag in my relationship before I got married, I would have sat down and thought about it. Because like I said again, there are two things in life you don't want to mess up. Two things: your relationship with God and who you marry. So I would have sat down and said, man, do I really want to do this? If there was red flags. Allegedly, thankfully, There was no really red flags. So I went with it. But for this guy Travis Hunter, this is his fiance, who he planned to marry, there's a lot of red flags with this woman, bro. There's a video of her, another dude grabbing her ass. There's an OnlyFan. What is she doing? What? There's an only. She was an OnlyFan. If she was a stripper, it's not like. See, the thing that's my problem is that. So you telling me that she was a stripper and an OnlyFan? So did she ever do any honest job? Like that's the thing that you need to ask yourself as a man. Did she ever do anything that was honest, bro? Because what kind of man want to be with a freaking porn star? What kind of man want to be with an OnlyFans female? What kind of man want to be with a stripper? You know, not saying these are bad people, but it brings down your character as a man. Because they definitely bring down their character. I don't see porn stars getting married. And if they are married, the mans don't want to be around them. They don't want to be seen with them. The OnlyFans are mistreated like crap. I don't care who they are. They are mistreated like crap by a guy. Like, they got a bunch of baby daddies running around. No dudes want to be with them. A lot of dudes treat them like a bunch of prostitutes. So they don't want to be. So dudes don't want to be around them. Same thing for like a stripper. I mean, it's not wrong being I'm not gonna say it's not wrong being a stripper. It is definitely something wrong being a stripper. Definitely something wrong being a stripper because it's other. Like, what I'm trying to say is, why is she doing these jobs? OnlyFans stripper. So did she ever work at Walmart before? Did she ever did an honest job? Worked at Walmart, worked at Publix, worked at a warehouse. Did she ever do a job like that was honest, that didn't have to show her body, where it was quick money? Cause it look like she's about quick money, and that's a red flag to me. When a female's about quick money, or when a dude's about quick money, that's a problem. So it look like to me she's about quick money, and it's like I said, there are red flags, but I'm not Travis, bro. I don't know this guy personally. But one thing I do want to say is, man, do not be unequally yoked. Because the Bible tells us that. The Bible tells us don't be unequally yoked. Travis don't drink, but she drink. She party, but Travis don't party. You know, it's like these are two unequally, like these are unequally yoked couples to me. And when you unequally yoked, then eventually the domino's gonna fall. Eventually something's gonna fall because y'all not like the Bible said, how can two walk together if they don't agree? You understand? So if I don't do something but you do it, how can me and you stand in unity? You know? Unless I let you do it and I don't mind and I don't care, then that make me weak as a man. And guess what you're gonna do? As a female, you're gonna take advantage of me. And that's really what I feel like is happening to this guy. Again, bro, he should really think, really use his head. I wouldn't want to be with a female that's, because like I said, to me, look like she's a liar. She don't look like she's an honest woman. But again, these are my opinion about what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. These are my opinion. You know. So, you know, but I hope he's doing good, you know, because I understand how this can mess you up mentally, how this can ruin you mentally. So I hope he's doing good. I hope he's doing good. But one thing I do want to say though, man. Travis Hunter is gonna get big. Hopefully it's gonna get paid $1 million of dollars. Them, and I'm not racist, not at all. But them white people who's paying you the $1 million, they want to make sure they don't care what you got going on, bro. I'm telling you that right now. They don't give a freak what you got going on. One thing they paying you $1 million, the $1 million is for you to win Super Bowl. They want you to get in that field and do what you need to do. They care less of what's going on, bro. So they want him to produce what they paying him to produce. And that's a Super Bowl championship. So, so they don't care about what you got going on, Mr. Travis. So whatever you got going on, you're going to have to keep that what you got going on. Keep it at the crib and don't bring it in the field. But I'm pretty sure he know that. But man, like I said, man, really, all I want to say is, man, make the right decision, bro, because you don't want to fall in the hand of a wrong female, because the wrong female or the wrong dude, period, will ruin your whole life. Child support, having, the kids going through it. It's so much things, bro. So much things. But these are my opinion. I was just reacting to this video. Y'all go follow him. His name's Chaz was it Chaz led Otis, I believe. Y'all go follow him. I'm tripping, my brain clearing out, man. But y'all go follow my boy. But like I said again, man, everybody got their own life to live, bro. But hey, God love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all like, subscribe, share. Like I say, y'all go follow him. I'm just reacting to this video. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just reacting to it. So that's all. That's me. Another thing too. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas to everybody. Happy Christmas to everyone. Happy Christmas, y'all. God love y'all and God bless y'all.